So I've been waiting for just the right moment to let you know about my train trip down to my mom's 80th birthday and my sister's ordination. Everything was going great. I love taking the train. I get a seat in business class and get coffee and do my work, relax, don't have to stress out about anything. And I got to Chicago where I had to wait for my next train, and I went into the lounge, and a red cap was coming by when it was time to get on the next train. He asked me where I was going, if I wanted a ride, and you know, that's his job. I was like, well, I could just walk down there, but I'll let him do his job and give him a little money. And so I told him I'm going to Carbondale. And he drove me down to the right track, took me down to the train, put me in my seat, loaded my luggage for me. I gave him a few dollars, and when you're on the train, you don't check your ticket until after you pull out of the station. Well, that man, I paid him to put me on the wrong train. And that train was going back to Michigan instead of to Illinois, where I ultimately needed to get picked up to go to Kentucky. You cannot imagine the stress, because I didn't leave from there. My house wasn't a half an hour away, or I didn't have a friend in the neighborhood. I was far from home, and I had to be there very early in the morning for my sister's ordination service. I was so stressed out, but I kept my calm. I was kind. But even though the conductor pulled me out of my seat in front of everybody and asked me to go forward to join her and the security in the dining room. So I get there and we're talking, and I'm like, she's like, you're on the wrong train. This is not your ticket. Well, what do I do? Well, you need to just stay on the train till the next train stop. That's an hour and 15 minutes away. And then you can have someone take you back to the station. Wait a minute, this was not my fault. I paid an employee to put me on the right train. How am I going to do this? We arranged a plan. She called the people on her walkie-talkie and she told them what happened. The lady said, okay, we can issue her a new ticket, but that train's full. Thank God for this conductor. She got somebody else. She talked to the manager, and they got me a ticket in the sleeper car of the city of New Orleans heading back down. But I had to get dropped off outside of Chicago by myself. So get this, they were not supposed to make this stop. I was supposed to really go all the way, that hour and 15 minutes, and then get all the way back somehow. But the conductor said, I have to drop a package at Hammond Station in Indiana. I was that package. But Hammond, Indiana Station has nobody attending it. All alone in Chicago, no car, no people. What was I going to do? So I'm on the train and I'm trying to get an Uber, and it just worked out that there was an Uber that was close by and was there waiting for me when I arrived at the station. And he helped me get back on the right train, and I went back to the same lounge and was able to get on a different train and get to my destination. It was crazy. It was much later than it was supposed to happen. Didn't get there until 2:30 in the morning. But I got there. And I have a message out of this. I haven't gotten it all figured out yet. But we need to be careful of whose voice and leadership we trust. Listen to the voice that speaks to you and gives you that check to check on who you're allowing to lead you, influence you, take you in the wrong direction. I just wanted to catch you up about my scenario and crazy adventure. I was so glad to make it and be on time, and thankful for the sleeper car for opportunity to have some silence and prepare for my message for the morning. God is good. His Spirit will guide us into all truth and lead us in the way that we should go. Thanks for sharing my crazy adventures, and have a very blessed day.